Hallo. Ja. Så det er fint.
Får du have fat i dem?
Peter, godt du kunne komme.
Jamen,
Super. Som er kommet med en masse flot præmier. Det tror jeg på, om alle de penge, man betaler til dem. Og så vil jeg gerne ønske jer en rigtig god match. Og det skal jo bare være sjovt, og det skal være hyggeligt det her. Skal ikke tage jer, det får jeg se senere.
Okay.
Når vi har spist her.
Også velkommen fra mig. I skal spille en Texas Scramble. Og dem, der ikke ved det, de kan stå op i deres bøger. Og så, og så er der længste dreje på hul 7. Så har vi fået 2 afbud, så der er hul 6 og hul 18 har...
Alle står ud og vælger den.
Hele vejen igennem.
Very warm welcome to all the guests to the Hamel Golf Club, to the Morten Thuen Golf Day. A PGA golf professional here for 25 years and one of Denmark's most respected professionals. He's been playing the game of golf for nearly 100 years and he's known as one of Denmark's finest swingers. Playing alongside him today, Eddie the greenkeeper, so all the flags will be in the right position, and that's a great shot, Eddie, and the ball sailing off down another fairway. He can be a bit of a wild boy, and today we're going to be out here for 8.5 hours. Now, come on, Jens, here we are, the third member of the team, and it's a Texas Scramble, and I can say to you that most probably is going to be one of the wildest golf swings that we're going to see today. It made Jim Furyk's swing look marvellous. Okay. And finally, the fourth player of the team, Yen. Now, that's not a bad shot, Yen. So, next through to the first tee, we've got Mess from Echo, and he looks a bit like Monty, and he's one of Echo's finest athletes. He used to be one of triplets, and he managed to eat the other two. So, come on now, Fleming here, and he's another great golfer. Look at him today, and big occasion here, and for Morten, he's turned out in his school uniform, and he's on his summer holidays, and this is his school golfing outfit, and a great shot there. Well done there, well done. Down the middle, 300 meters. So, up on the ladies' tee, Susanna in a nice setup position. She used to ride a lot of horses when she was a young lass, and that's a great driver. Monty would be absolutely delighted because that ball is just sailing off down the middle of the fairway. Well done, Susanna. So, from the Danish PGA, the manager, Stefan Jakobsen, and now he's a great player, and he's been playing the game for a few years, and a wonderful touch there, the touch of a midwife, and a perfect delivery as the ball finds its way to the middle of the green. So here we are at the third hole. Dieter, who's been practicing hard for today's big day, is the owner of Echo, and all good golfers wear Echo shoes, and that's a wonderful shot there, and the look of amazement as the ball is heading up against the flagstick, and he's been practicing hard. He was on the driving range this morning with a bottle of champagne at 4 o'clock. So after that great approach shot, an opportunity for a birdie to take the team to 3 under par, and they've moved the hole. So come on now, Alan. He's another one of the big men here. He's a trained athlete, and he bought a new golf shirt this morning out the pro shop, and what a great putt there, and the shirt comes complete with airbags. So the team now 3 under par for today's event. So after that wonderful birdie, Big Alan here. Oh, that's a great drive there. Look at that there. He's not the best looking fella in the golf club, but a wonderful drive there, and that's safely past the ladies' tee. Now, come on now. We've got Steph on the tee here, and a new driver that's nearly as big as him. He's one of the little members, but he hits the ball a long way. Here we go, Happy Gilmore. Come on, Jesper. Jesper Thuen. Now, he's a boy that can play the game, and nice little bit of leg work down in Singapore these days. He's going to be appearing in one of these dancing programs later in the year, and that's a nice shot there. That ball is on its way to Himmerland. We have young Gusto here, and he's a star player, and maybe one day he may make that Ryder Cup team, but we're just waiting for the players in front to get past the 300-meter mark, and here he is, maybe a champion golfer of the future, and he'll have had lessons from Morten and the perfect setup position, and yes, and what a great drive there. Look at that. And then next up on the tee, we've got Action Man, one of the smartest dressed golfers out here today, and he's a very good friend of Ian Poulter's, and here we go. This looks interesting. Yes, the right leg is sponsored by Superglue. Nice little bit of leg work. Ooh, that's gone low, nearly along the ground. It's known as a sister-in-law. Nice when you're there, but you don't tell anyone that you've been there. Then finally, my good friend Lars, and here's a boy that can play the game of golf, and the new ping driver he'll be using, or sorry, I should say the Wilson driver. He's got all the gear, and yes, well, look at that for a drive there. You see, we've never been that far on holiday. It's gone miles and miles down the middle of the fairway. So down on the 17th tee, Mr. Brown himself, Thomas Brown, one of the big hitters here at the golf club, and oh, Thomas. I don't think we're ever going to find that ball. Now, come on, George. George has been playing the game for years. Won the Open Championship in 1956, the year after the great Australian Peter Thompson. And here he is, today playing with the conventional golf equipment. He used to play with hickory shafted clubs in those days. And finally, Thomas the Tank, our train driver. He hits it a long way as well. And look at this here. And ooh, now, Thomas. Yes, I think we could be quite happy with that. We've got past the ladies' tee. So, come on, Jens. Now, this is an important moment for the team, and that swing was very interesting. But the team, the last 5 holes, have gone 5-4, 4-3-4. And the 4 here is the telephone number of a very nice massage parlour in Aarhus. If we get it, we'll be all down there this evening. So, good luck, boys. So, down on the 7th tee, Frankie. Now, Frank the Great. Now, here's a boy who can play the game, and he always says, I do it my way, and we're just waiting for the players in front to get past the ladies' tee. But here we go. One of the finest swingers, and lovely leg work. He's another man that will be doing a little bit of dancing later, and yes, well done, Frank. Great drive. Right, now, come on, John. There we go. We just learned how to tee the ball up. Bought a golf book the other day. Read all 99 pages. Practice swing. That's the way. And feet together. Left foot out, right foot out. He's the Aarhus HGK champion as well. And here we go. We're going to hit it. We're ready now. Yes, and there's not many that can line up, take off, jump up in the air, turn round, and still hit it down the middle of the fairway. And the look of amazement. Now, come on, Finn. Let's have a good drive here. And we're looking like Gary Player today. We've got all the gear and no idea, but that's a good drive there as the ball heads off towards Mars and hopefully lands nicely in the middle of the fairway. Now, Michael, we look a little bit like Ian Woosnam, and here we go. Team are doing very well, and 3 under par, and a lovely drive there. The swing as smooth as the head of a pint of Guinness, just like the Big Easy, Ernie Els. The 8th hole, Martin Bullen from Sweden, known as Bubba to his friends, one of the finest left-handed golfers that you'll see out on the course. Mickelson, Bubba Watson, they all talk about him. Ooh, 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 now where's that gone? Ooh. Well, 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 Bubba. He's having his problems, is our friend Michael from Sweden today. That's another golf ball gone in the lake. Every so often we're privileged to see one of the great short game players. Peter here, who ranks alongside the very best. It's a wonderful shot there. Well done, Peter. And you'll see that he's also one of the best dressed golfers. Now, come on now, Dr. Health. Let's have a good shot here. Oh, that's a great shot as well there. Well done, you see. They're all here today playing some fantastic golf. That first prize by Morten, that golfing holiday to Augusta with green to green, but you've got to go and pay for it yourself. Now, come on, Bubba. I hope we're not going to lose another ball. We've been so wild today, and that's a good shot. You see, it's a lot easier when you've had a few practice shots. Now, come on now, Happy Gilmore, Brian. Yes, this looks interesting. Now, come on, Brian, the concentration. Yes, and a lovely shot there. Look at that there. There you go. A master. I wonder whether we'll be getting a phone call from Darren Clark on Sunday evening as one of the wildcard players. He's also a great friend of the greenkeepers. Morgan, it's great to see you, and I know that you're one of the great players playing on Morton's Golf Day today.
I told you that.
Well, I've heard this, and you're 5 under par. You must be delighted with your round.
Yes, very, very 5 over.
Oh, 5 under, but I believe that this week at Himmerland, I mean, many of the great players are looking forward to seeing you, and you could well be the champion golfer at the end of the week. You must be excited.
I'm excited, and I'll visit Made in Denmark Saturday.
Fantastic, and obviously the Ryder Cup, and the Ryder Cup in September. Darren Clark is already talking about having you as one of the wild card players. You must be excited.
Yes, I am.
Fantastic. Well, it's great to see you, and,
okay.
and you're having a great day here.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, you carry on playing and keep hitting it down the middle, and I look forward to seeing you in the Ryder Cup.
Okay, thank you.
Well done. Well, well, well. Have you ever heard so much rubbish? We're going to play in the Ryder Cup team. We do get up in the morning, have a little beer the night before, and we have a few little dreams that we're going to be a champion player. But I can tell you, this boy can play the game of golf. Well, today we celebrate so many happy years as the professional here at the Hamel Golf Club, and Morten Thuen, who very shortly will be retiring, and there'll be many players who have learnt this great game of golf by the master. So we're going to finish up with just a couple closing remarks from the great man himself, the PGA golf professional, Morten Thuen. Well, today, Morten, we celebrate those many happy years and all the stars that are playing today, people who have known you. A few little remarks from the great man himself.
Yeah, it has been a pleasure to have this job here for so many years. It's fantastic to learn a lot of people to play this difficult game.
And I'm sure on behalf of the members of the Hamel Golf Club, they'll all thank you for all the wonderful years service you've given to the club and all the players that you've introduced to this great game of golf. And in your retirement, I look forward to seeing you and hearing about you travelling down the fairways, knocking it on the greens, holding a few putts, and also wearing your Echo shoes. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. And in our retirement, we'll play a little bit of golf, but we'll be able to go home and look after the garden. One of Denmark's finest gardeners, and you see the way the rake is going back and forward. So lots of hours of fun in retirement. We'll have the best garden, and we've also been one of the great club professionals from the Danish PGA.